Who is more dangerous now, Tommy Egan or Diamond Samuels after Episode 10? Episode 10 ended more than a conflict. Two distinct creatures were produced. Although they both made it through the finale, Tommy and Diamond did not do so in the same manner. This is important, the core difference. Following Episode 10. Tommy's acceptance of his identity makes him dangerous. Because he despises who he has become, Diamond is dangerous. Everything is changed by that difference. A man completely aligned with violence, Tommy Egan following Episode 10. Tommy has clarity when he departs Episode 10, clarity, not serenity. He is aware, he won't find love in this life. Blood is where power always ends. To survive, one must be brutal. And rather than resisting that reality, Tommy accepts it. That is why he is deadly. Why Tommy is now furious. He is no longer unsure. He no longer envisions a better future. He no longer thinks that violence is preventable. Diamond Samuels, a man haunted by his own hands following Episode 10. Diamond makes it through Episode 10 with strength but not tranquility. He wasn't set free by killing Janet. It ensnared him. Diamond continues to hold, he went over a boundary that he shouldn't have. Even if there wasn't, there was another way. More was lost than gained. He is erratic because of this internal struggle. The reasons Diamond is risky. He is orderly. He is esteemed. He has emotional wounds. A powerful, wounded man is unstable. Diamond is still doubting himself. And it has the potential to blow out. Tommy and Diamond's current view of one another. Tommy's view of Diamond's. Tommy admires Diamond, but he lacks confidence in his self-control. Tommy's thoughts, I'll do it if it needs to be done. Would Diamond? That uncertainty is harmful. Tommy respects certainty. Diamond continues to struggle with ethics. Diamond's view of Tommy. Tommy is a warning to Diamond. A man who doesn't turn around after sacrificing his soul to survive. That is frightening. Not a fear of power. Fear of the inevitable. Since Diamond is aware, I become him if I stop fighting with who I am. If they fought, who would prevail? Actual answer. It's not about weapons or muscle. Mentality is key. Temporary conflict. Their alliance's irony. Tommy and Diamond are in need of each other right now. Tommy controls the turmoil. Diamond offers discipline and order. They are invincible when combined. But in the power universe, such alliances are short-lived. Because in the end, silence cannot be ruled by two rulers. The real setup of Episode 10. Episode 10 did not hint to a battle. It hinted to a collision to come. They reflect two different responses to the same topic, not because they despise one another. To what extent are you prepared to give up your soul? The war ends here, is the first look. The 10th episode doesn't feel like a conclusion. It seems like a day of judgment. One thing is evident right away in the show, nobody is getting away with it. Something is wrong with the opening vibe. Episode 10 is silent at first glance. Too quiet. Not a joke. No swagger led by music. No feeling of authority. Faces are strained. They move cautiously. Every scene has the feeling of being right before a trigger is pulled. Building power is no longer the focus of this. Ending threats is the goal here. A man without a plan B, Tommy Egan. Tommy appears to be a man who already knows how the day will finish. Lacking hope. Unfrightened. The burden on his shoulders is Diamond. In Episode 10, Diamond appears differently. Not combative. Emotionless. Hefty. There's pressure in every shot of him. It's as like he's already taken a choice that he wishes he hadn't. The first glance strongly suggests, family strife becoming out of control. Beyond mending, loyalty is being challenged. A decision Diamond cannot change. This episode doesn't address whether Diamond will go too far. It asks, how far? The streets, there are no more safe areas. One thing is evident from the initial glance, in episode 10, there is no neutral ground. Every place seems vulnerable. It seems like a setup at every meeting. Every pause seems to be a caution. When a city decides to use violence instead of diplomacy, this is what occurs. Mireia, love in the fire's path. Mireia is cautiously treated at first glance. She isn't portrayed as strong. She appears to be vulnerable. This poses a greater risk. Her presence suggests the use of love as leverage. Feelings turning into a liability. Tommy must decide between his survival and his heart. The tone makes one clear suggestion: in this episode, love will cost someone dearly.